My name is Yolande Smith, and I did this last night, but it was not, there was a problem with the camera on Facebook, so I decided to do it again since it's a very valuable information I'm going to be giving. I am only going to be here like 25 minutes. I have another appointment. I have a Zoom to do. However, I'm going to give you a quick description of these vegetables. When I went to the store, it takes me like 2 minutes to know what I want. I just go and pick up stuff because what's important to stay healthy is to always have your recipes in your head. Because if you are going home and look at a book, and also the recipes must be simple. They can't be like a bunch of ingredients. That's why people fall off the wagon, because the foundation is kind of weak. When you build a house, the house must be built on a very strong foundation, and that law is universal for everything you do. If you want to build your health, your fridge must be well organized. Everything has to be put in, like right now, all of these, I'm going to be washing them, put them in container, dry them, put them on the container so they can last me for a long time. So I'm going to give you details about, I have 2 different lettuce here. I have spinach, bok choy, corn, squash, cabbage, and I will show you the difference between the 2 cabbage. And I will explain to you quickly what not to do with your cabbage, because health is really what you need to stop doing that is creating problems in your life, and not really what you should be buying to fight something. Because remember, symptoms are nothing but messengers. You cannot destroy symptoms. They are good for, they are created, your body created them for a reason. They are just sending you a message that something is wrong. But knowing what to do, not too many people knows what to do. And usually what to do is really nothing. It's really what you need to stop doing. So, let's see. We're gonna start today with elephant garlic. They have organic garlic, they have the peel garlic, and they have the peel garlic. You don't want to use them except if they are organic, if they come from the US. Because if they come from China, in the factory where they make them, not only they soak them in toxic sludge, they soak the garlic in them, but they also use the people like slaves. When they are tired, they are using the finger to peel these garlics, and then the garlic eats away the enamel on the finger. They use the tongue now. I mean, not tongue, they use the teeth, the mouth, to peel the garlic. So you don't want to deal with any garlic from China. The little one that's 4 in a pack, 4 for $1 or 3 for $1, stay away from them. They soak them in chemicals, so you don't want to deal with that. And over here, I was lucky enough, I'm in Atlanta, I was lucky to go to the Sprout Farmers Market. They have the good organic corn. 90-something% of corn in this country are genetically modified. They look like corn, taste like corn, and smell like corn, but they are not corn, okay? And you can take it, what I do with them, because corn, when they are organic, they may have little worms in them sometimes. These worms, they are not very harmful. I don't consider them parasite. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the thumbs up. And you can slightly steam them. What I do, I boil water, I dump it in it for like, I would say 30 seconds, take it out, cool it down and eat it. It is the most wonderful. You don't want to overcook your corn. You don't want to put butter on your corn, because the corn is sweet and tasty by itself, and it's loaded with protein and fiber. And if you have the corn with some lettuce, it's a complete meal. It could be considered as a complete lunch, because they both have protein, they both have minerals and stuff and carbohydrate, Vitamins, minerals, fiber, everything your body needs is right here. You can have corn. People can make fun of you because when you present lunch, when they say lunch is ready, oh, it's corn and lettuce. That should be enough. The body doesn't need, and the lettuce is sweet and nice and pleasant, and the corn is sweet and it can fill you up. It can give you a sense of satisfaction, okay? And over here, I have, this kind of show and tell. I'm going to do them often because people don't know about the food. They just go. We've been conditioned by society, by our family, the same thing. We eat onion. We don't know anything about onions. So onions are extremely good for you. And I like the sweet one, the sweet onion. Steam them lightly, cook them very lightly, and they're good to go. But the Vidalia, there's another name for onion. It's called Vidalia. And it's the same thing for sweet onion. So, over here, I have avocado, and avocado is a complete meal. Let's say somebody come in my house to have lunch. I can just slice some avocado and some kimchi or some fermented cabbage. That's a full meal because the avocado has chlorophyll. It has a very rare oil that's good for you. You can have, and it has protein, omega-3. Oh my God. Most people don't have omega-3. And for your body to be healthy, you need a balance of omega-3 and omega-6 and omega-9. So this one has the omega-3 and the omega-9. So now we have these two beautiful ruby, I call them ruby lettuce, okay? The ruby lettuce, they're red and they are green. So when I go buy lettuce, I'll rather buy this, because when I buy the green, I'm not getting the red in it. But when I buy the red, I get the red and the green. So, and this lettuce, I'll do another live. Right now, I'm in moving mode. So I have, starting in probably 2 weeks, I'll start showing you how to wash your lettuce. You wash them, you dump them in hydrogen peroxide, food grade, and shake it. You rinse it with good water, clean water. You shake it, you dry them. You can put them inside of a towel and shake it and put it in this beautiful bucket here. And this one has BPA in it. This is the shoebox. They cost 88 cents at Walmart. They don't disintegrate in the fridge. So if you have a budget problem, you can use them, 88 cents, and they can stay there for a month. When you get them out in that month, they're gonna look better than this. Okay, I guarantee you that. Or you can use this Rubbermaid BPA-free container. This is 2.5 gallons. You can use this and put layers of paper towel to keep them in bed. I call them my babies. The lettuce, I wash them, I shake them. The reason why I keep them like that, I will take this tag off, and because I don't want to detach them from the life force. Because why? When the leaves is attached here, there's a lot of life into it because it's still connected to the heart of it. So what I do, I take all the leaves when I'm ready to eat or make juice. I like to make juice with lettuce instead of kale because lettuce don't make me burp. Kale, collard green, parsley, cilantro, they all will make you burp because the body don't want them. If you're in nature, you're gonna get lettuce instead of getting kale. Okay? That doesn't mean kale don't have nutrients. It's loaded with chlorophyll, protein, and everything. However, your body has problem breaking them down. They need to be lightly steamed to open the egg shell. I mean the shells, the cells of them. So this one, you don't need to do all of this. This is natural. If you're in nature, you see lettuce, you see kale, you're going after the lettuce. So after I wash these two lettuce, I shake them into the towel. I put them in bed in the 2.5 gallon bucket. They can stay there for a month. After a month, I will open the bucket. They will be beautiful, vibrant, like you just cut them from the earth. So now, let me show you this first. This is my, this is the same wool for the lettuce. You see, this is bok choy, baby bok choy. I find them organic. By the way, I don't eat anything if it's not organic. And the difference between something that's organic and that's not organic, it's a few, you know, probably $1, you know. So, where's my glasses? So, the bok choy, you can just eat it like this. And you can make juice with it. And you can put it in your salad. And you can ferment it. And then you can take the heart of it, the same thing with the lettuce, and plant it. It's going to give you seeds. And you can use the seeds to create new bok choy. Okay? And of course, your celery, another biggie. This is a real biggie. Let me see if, anybody listening? Okay. The celery, you cannot have the leaves. They are toxic. When you make your juice, do not, however, you can cook them, they're fine. The minute you cook them, the toxicity goes away. It's called alkaloids, and it's a pesticide that the plant created to protect itself from animals. And over here, this squash here, you can just cut it and steam it and eat it with lettuce. It's a full meal. If you want, it's good to eat simple. When you eat simple, do I have a question? Oh, I think somebody just asked a question. Ajawa said, thank you for your help. You're welcome. And this is kombucha squash, and it's so sweet, it's the best. This and buttercup, not butternut. They have butternut, they have buttercup. The buttercup and the kombucha is the best squash. And this is another biggie. Everything I have on this table, every information I just gave you is eye-opening, because you don't hear it from anywhere on YouTube, on Facebook, and this is the real deal here, okay? So you have these two cabbage. Cabbage in all food, cabbage is the best food at repairing your gut, okay? Instead of using the white cabbage, I will use the red. The same rule with the lettuce. This one has some green in it and it has red. So I would rather get the red one because of the antioxidant. There's more nutrients. The more color, the more nutrients. However, the fact that cabbage is the best food for the gut, for the stomach, for ulcer, every health issue you have, cabbage will help rebalance your gut. You slice it. There are little, slicer, like the one you peel your carrots. They have one specially for cabbage that can just trim some of the cabbage. Anything you eat, you put cabbage in it. I mean, it's a fact. It's the best food. So why not put it and incorporate it in everything you eat? However, listen carefully. Are you ready for this? Ready? Cabbage is the worst food when you cook it. Cabbage is the best food in the world for the gut if you eat it raw, if you have it in the fermented state, if you ferment it. However, if you cook it, it's the worst food. I experimented a lot, many times, before I make myself a guinea pig, before I tell you that right now. So cabbage, you can make juice in the morning, first thing in the morning, to prepare your gut for all your junk food. Because the cabbage is like a defense system that's repairing all the time. And you can have it in your salad, You can have it as a snack. What I do sometimes, I'll take a piece and I'll be driving and have a piece of cabbage, okay? It does the body good. What do I have here again? Oh, the bok choy. The way you can prepare it, you can put your onion, your garlic, all your herb. I prepare herb mix. I put parsley, cilantro, scallion, garlic, thyme. I even put dill, sage, and I blend it quickly in the food processor, not in the blender, because the blender is going to make it watery. You put it in the food processor, and then I put Scott bonnet. You know, guys, if you're a vegan, or even if you're not vegan, there's a pepper called Scott, S-C-O-T-T bonnet. It's like a hat. Scott bonnet pepper. I think I have it here. Where is my... Okay. Scott bonnet. It looked like a hat. That's why they call it a bonnet. You see? It looked like a hat. You know, if you're in New York, you find them in the Korean store, in the West Indian stores, especially the Chinese one. If you're in New York, you find them everywhere. Not in Manhattan, because Manhattan, they don't have too many West Indians who live in Manhattan. But in New York, Atlanta, oh my God, the DeKalb Farmers Market, Florida, you find them in the Jamaican store, because they are like originated, I think from Jamaica. Because, and they taste, oh my God, it will elevate the flavor. So what I do, I put the spice, the onion, the garlic with a little water and red bell pepper, and in the water, little water infused with flavor, and then I dump this in it for like 5 minutes or less, and then, but you have to cook in the right cookware. I cook in Salad Master cookware. This is the only cookware in the world that doesn't leach metal into your food. It's not contaminated your food. It's very expensive, but this is the only cookware doctors from clinics who treat cancer that they want the patient to go in because it's safe to cook. And now, if you want to elevate the flavor and you want to put a little oil, why not? Oil is not a healthy food, but if you want to put a little oil and but I don't use oil myself. But after it's finished, because when you heat oil, when you cook oil, it changes the chemistry of the oil. It make it it make it cancerous. This is the type of stuff that can create cancer and inflammation in your body, because the body don't recognize it. Okay, so stay away from oil. When I find pomegranate, it's extremely high in antioxidant. All the summer, I find that I find this for like $4. Yesterday, I found it for $2.50, so I just grabbed one. And of course, our spinach. Spinach is extremely high in everything. It's a perfect meal. It's loaded, spinach and broccoli, loaded with protein. And you cannot use spinach more than twice a week because it has something called oxalic acid. So, but spinach is a good vegetable to make smoothie. It really makes the smoothie smooth. All you need is a mango or 2 bananas with a little water and spinach in your blender, and you're good to go. All my recipes are like extremely easy, and because you don't want to fall off the wagon, and people don't want to use, they don't have the time. And especially being a vegan is something new, can seem boring, but it's not really boring. You're going to find time to do everything else in your life and that you enjoy. You don't have to spend all day in the kitchen, breakfast, lunch, dinner. And this is why when I first came in this country in about 40 something years ago, almost 50 years I'm in this country, I see people like convenient life, like they go to the cabinet, pick up the cereal, go to the fridge, get the milk, and it's a combination for cancer, asthma, obesity, diabetes, and all these diseases. And by the way, the body can fix everything. We can recover from any disease. It's all about the food. It's the food. It's the food. Because I have been to places, to clinic, with medical doctors, with physicians, where they take the patient off all this food and everyone recovers. Okay? So, that's all I have to you today. I don't want to stay too long because I don't want my life to be too long. And any question, and as you know, I would like to ask you to go on my page, Yolande Smith, to just follow me. And I have a YouTube channel, Happy Vegan Coach. I'm going to start doing free classes, like 10 minutes classes, that to show you how you can prepare the most gourmet food, healthy food in 10 minutes. But I need subscribers. I need you to subscribe and have your friends. I need 1,000 subscribers before YouTube can allow me to start doing live on YouTube. Please go to my page. There's a link, link tree on my page, and click on it and sign on my Happy Vegan Coach on YouTube. Happy Vegan Coach on YouTube. And the link is on my page also on top of my profile. You can just click on it and it will take you to YouTube. And try to give me encouragement so I can be here and encourage you because nobody's like me. 34 years, I've been extremely proud and passionate about health and nutrition, every aspect of it. I always go beyond the story. If I go to a clinic, I'll go beyond and see who's the cook, what the belief, what is the history, the doctors. And every article I read. At that time when I started, there was no YouTube, there's nothing like that. It was about reading, going to conferences. And up to this day, all day I'm learning new things. And but I always come back home, and home has always been the food, simple food, because every time you put big recipes with a bunch of spice that are come from all over the world, different country, you're polluting your body with all these herbs. And what do you know about the herbs? I live in Israel for 4 years, and I observe, I go to the market, I go to the farm and see how they're farming this stuff. And you don't want to put these things because they put them in the sun and birds poop on them, and they're collecting all kind of dirt in the air, and they just ground them into grounders, and you don't know, and the environment. And after that, they put them in beautiful boxes and labeled, but the environment is not clean at all. So you need to be careful because a lot of people are getting inflammation, but they don't know it could be from the spices. Yeah. I don't know why we cannot use our own spice when you can just, I'll do a live on it, but I need your support to go to Happy Vegan Coach on YouTube and subscribe to my channel so I can reach that 1,000 people, so YouTube can allow me to teach you this wonderful, simple, healthy meal, because I am connected with my gut, and you have sensors. Whenever you put a food in your mouth, the body is already thinking, oh my God, banana is coming. What kind of enzyme am I going to create for the banana? But banana is coming with spinach. So the body is saying, ooh, spinach is coming too. We need to create enzyme for spinach. Oh, there was strawberry in it? Yeah, we have to create enzyme for strawberry. Oh, agave is coming? Agave, let's create inflammation for agave, because agave, every place you go and get smoothie, they're always putting agave and apple juice and something like that. So you don't want, you need to know about everything. So the body knows. Doesn't matter what you think. You're looking the other way and nobody's watching, but the body is watching everything you do and creating inflammation. And whenever you're getting phlegm coming up, it's the body that is creating phlegm to take things out all the time. So you are in a state of chronic phlegm, chronic inflammation, because you're not recognizing the stuff you're putting in your body that they are doing you wrong. but the body sent the signal. The body spoke. You're not listening. The body had spoken, but you're not educated to understand the language of that body. Okay? So that's all I have today for you. And every time I have a chance, the only thing I can tell you, whenever you see Yolande Smith or Happy Vegan Coach, if you are on Instagram, I am Happy Vegan Coach. On Facebook, I am Yolande Smith. So anytime you see the live, you know that there's something good, interesting I'm bringing to your attention. It could be your clothing, it could be your cell phone, it could be the air you breathe outside in your house, it could be your detergent, it could be your toothpaste, could be anything, could be about chewing your food, could be about exercising, could be about sleep. So I cover it all. I cover things nobody covers. So it's in your best interest. It's not like I'm looking for fame or anything. My joy and passion is to change the world one person at a time. Thank you very much. And if you like this program, put a like on it and to encourage others to know that it's a good program so they can follow it too. Okay? Thank you.